So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club for our second match this afternoon, our final day of qualifying games in the Silver Cup 2025 between Habtoor in the red shirts and Gantut in the white. You see on the screen there, Habtoor having 1 win, 2 losses, and Gantut 2 wins, 1 loss. So it's all to play for out here this afternoon to see who will be going forward through to our semi-finals. In fact, rather go through at our finals on Saturday. We have Mohamed Habtoor coming out on Macho, Lolo Bejigar coming out on Griga, Bauti on Fey, Juan on Schweppes, Nasser Samsi starting off on Negro, Juana Rojo starting off on Felicidad, Ferrari on Juana, and Emoción for Kaku Raja. And there's our 2 teams on the screen. Playing at number 1 for Habtoor is Mohamed Al Habtoor. At number 2, it is Lolo Bejigar. At 3, Bautista Bejigar, big brother. And at the back door, the familiar face of Juan Jaureche. Making 20-goal team against Gantut. Nasser Al-Shamsi at number 1. Juan Rojo at 2. Gonza Ferrari at 3. And Kaku Raja at number 4. Making another 20-goal team, so no handicap on this. Straight off the stick, as this is a handicap tournament rather than the Gold Cup, which is off the stick. We have another team joining us for the Gold Cup. The Jehangari team. Mohamed Jehangari. Gonza Perez and a person who is no stranger to us here in the UAE and Dubai, Ali Muzio. Our umpires out on the field are Matthias Baveni and Howard Smith, with the third man be Mr. Peter Wright. So we have the umpires coming over to have a bit of chat with the third man. Possibly the mics aren't working properly, and we have Kaku Raja, who ended up with a double, with 2 yellows in the last. So maybe I'll have to sit off for the first minute or so. In fact, from the end of the game, I think I just heard he can come back on when the clock comes down to 6:20. But they'll discuss this one a little bit further. And I'll start off by apologising if I end up getting some of the players mixed up. The numbers aren't exactly very large on these shirts, not that clear of Gantut. And helmets are all a similar grey or green, nearly grey. So it looks like Kaku Raja is going to have to sit down for the first 40 seconds. So it looks like we'll be starting this match here 3 against 4. For the first 40 seconds. As there's still 40 seconds due to Kaku from the last match. So 5-chucker match here, and we're starting off from the far side on the picnic area side. Where it looks like we'll be having Matthias Baveni to throw this ball in. So the 2 teams lining up here now. So 2 teams coming together. A little bit of encroaching on the line there, but the ball gets bowled into play. Comes out towards the back of the line out. Coming away with it there is Lolo. Lolo sends that one up forward, but the first to surface there will be Ferrari, I believe it is. Ferrari for Gantut. Being hard marked there quickly. Jumped on by Bautista. Bautista trying to steal that ball away, but Ferrari looks like he's coming away with this one here. No, he gets hooked off out of it. Lolo comes up with the spoils here now. Lolo yields off, leaves it back now, comes inside the player here. Does Bautista. Bautista goes the shot in towards goal. He needs to have another go at this one here. Runs this one forward onto his near side. Leaves it this time for Lolo. He gets hooked off out of it, and it's cleared away there. But it's taken away now once again by Bautista, by Jauretche. Jauretche on the play. Jauretche into the far corner there. Leaves it. Takes the man. Leaves it for Bautista. Bautista ridden off out of that play. Leaves it in turn there for Lolo. Lolo coming forward here now. Kaku's back on the field. And it is picked up here now by Gantut. Gets away with it first time. Looks to get this ball cleared up. He gets a little bit of skyward onto that one there and comes forward onto it. Bauti hooks him off out of it. Backhand comes in by Lolo. Who's going to be first to serve with this one? Looks like Ferrari's going to get up onto that one first. Takes a hook there from Jauretche. Picks up the play but doesn't pick up the ball, and it's sent up forward this time by Ambrosio up there for Ferrari. Ferrari out in open space. Going back to him there is Bautista. Bautista trying to get everything out of that pony there up to about the 60-yard line. 40-yard. He's gone a little bit wide to give him a bit of space onto his near side. And through the near side play, it is the first goal for Gantut by Gonzalo Ferrari. You can see on that replay there, he just pulled that one slightly to the left-hand side, keeping it away from Bautista, and on his near side, confidently put that one through the goal, opening up the score for Gantut, 1-0 here in Chukka number 1. So back to the middle of the field for umpire Boweni to bowl this ball back into play once more. Ball back into play. Into play it is. Out it comes. Looking for that's Lolo. Lolo gets underneath the neck with that one there. Looking for Jauretche, who's hooked off out of it. Backhand comes in. Sends that one out towards the boards. Underneath the neck quickly. That ball is played up to his teammate. Linking well there. Goes up forward this time. Does Gonzo look from Ambrosio. Sends it up a high skyward play. Giving Jauretche to get back in contention with him there. As the ball is now left for Bautista. Bautista picks up the play. Bauti in coming onto him there, gets hooked off out of it, tries to get up forward onto it, but it's taken away from a nice little backhand there by Roger out there once again, takes a play, flicks that one in towards the goal, but it's just gone wide. Close to that goal, but just didn't quite get the angle he was looking for. Hooked out at the last minute possibly. You can see on the replay here from behind the goal, great shot there. No, but he just didn't quite connect with that one to get that through the goal this time. So, it'll be Juan Jauretche to bring it into play. Juan taps it up forward. For Juan Jauretche. Jauretche cuts this one out wide, looking for Lolo. Goes back for it. Looking for him, though. But it's going to be taken away there by Bautista. Bautista comes away from the players. Looks to find a little bit of space. From Kaku, putting the pressure on. Flicked away from him nicely there. This time, going forward once again. Going forward again is Ferrari. Ferrari couldn't make the shot, felt he was impeded, couldn't left it now. In turn, coming onto it is Ambrosio. Ambrosio gets blocked in his play there by Lolo. We get a whistle on the play. Let's see what we can see on the replay here now. As he comes forward. Just impeding that right of way coming forward onto the play. In fact, we have a Juan Jauretche to bring it in for Habtoor here now. Jauretche taps it up forward. Bauti comes in behind, cover that back door, yields off it, leaves it, goes forward, cuts the angle down, goes towards the middle of the field, looks for the long shot up the middle of the field here. Now for Mohamed on Macho, but getting it quickly over onto this one here will be Jauretche. Jauretche up onto that one, but the umpires deem he should have been on that near side. He thought he had enough space and time to get in there, but you can see from the drone here now. Coming in a long way from the right to the left to cross that line to get onto the ball on his stick side. And so the ball's dropped down here now for Kaku Raja and Gantut. Kaku brings this into play. Bautista there with him. Kaku goes up forward, yields off it, leaves it here this time for Ferrari. Being marked there by Lolo. Sends that one up, looking to find Kaku. Cut out of the play there by Bautista. Coming up onto it. Next two players cancel each other, leaving the ball there for Kaku. Araja faces back towards the attacking position once more. You see Hareche being kept off out of that play, giving Kaku that little bit of space and time. Goes with a shot into it. Comes off the pony, but in comes the shot there by Bautista. Bautista looking to let it out there for Hareche, but covering that one well quickly. Getting back onto it there. Back door being closed there by Ferrari. Quickly onto it is going to be Kaku once more. Kaku on the play. Kaku yields off, leaves it. A bit of confusion there between the two Gantut players, but it's going to be once again left here for Araja. Nasser Shamsi just has to yield off for a moment and sends that one up forward. He tries to get that one up there for Ferrari, but it's going to be Lolo comes in with a good strong backhand. Trying to get onto that will be Bautista, but can't quite get onto that line quickly enough, and it gets away and turns back towards goal. Gantut looking for another one here now, tapping once more underneath the neck and through the goal it is. Another lovely goal there by Gantut, making it 2 goals it is to Gantut. Scored there by Gonza Ferrari. So two teams back to the middle field once more here in Chukka number 1. 1:37 on the clock as we have a couple of players quickly off changing. Hareche, he's in line out. Mohamed was just changing onto Nebulosa. Sitting over the ball here is Kaku. Kaku looking to send that one forward. He sends it out towards the picnic area here this time. Checks up, looks for that one for Kaku. Back onto the play once more. It was left there by Borussia for Kaku. He lost sight of the play here now. But quickly onto that one there is Lolo, and he sends the backhand. The backhand is now picked up there by Bautista. Bautista sends it up now for Hareche. Hareche finds the ball, gets onto that play, couldn't sight it, gets ridden off out of it there. And it's now left here for Bautista, and we get a whistle on the play. And we can see on the replay here now. And that's the replay of the foul there. Juan Hareche, when making the play on the ball, possibly came across the line. And so we have... Oh. The players just milling around whilst the umpires just discuss this one here. So we just have a slight pause in play. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to say thank you very much to our sponsors of this event, Accenture Events, which is a privately owned hospitality company with over 300 employees who manage a portfolio of hospitality brands across the United Emirates and provide investor and hospitality career opportunities for their partners and their associates. Diamond Lease, once again, thank you very much indeed for your kind support here of the Silver Cup once again. It's a fully owned subsidiary of Habtoor Group, which was established in 1996, offering automotive rental and leasing solutions as an alternative to owning and maintaining your own vehicles to corporate and individual customers across the UAE. Diamond Lease serves more than 700 companies and multinational conglomerates operating here in the UAE, handling and managing their transportation requirements. So welcome back here now to our Polo Line viewers. We'll get this match back underway once again. It looks actually like we have a spot penalty here now in favour of Habtoor. With Bautista Bejaga coming up to this one here now. Bauti Bejaga on Tremenda, drives and shoots and puts that one in towards the goal, but it just drifts across the face of goal and out over the back line it is. So the score remains the same, 2 goals it is to Gantut. Habtoor still looking to open up their account, and it'll be brought back into play here now by Kaku Raja. Kaku brings this up forward here now. Kaku cuts that one out wide here now for Abrosio. Abrosio checked there by Haureche. Sends this one up the field here now, looking for his teammate, going to have to come back for this one here. Nassar Shamsi comes in, takes it from Abrosio this time, and goes forward with it once again. But in comes Lolo. He takes it, gets hooked off out of it immediately. They're just swarming all over it as Gantut, but they've left it behind here this time. It's going to be Bauti. Bauti avoids the hook there from Kaku. Goes forward, he's got the man there with him in front of him, so he's going to play a little bit of cat and mouse here, but he's over the top of that one there. Is going to check up, turn, pull this back round once more. Yielding off out of that one there is Mohammed. The ball comes a little bit wide. Haureche comes back to him, the first 2 to goes. Looks up, does Kaku, looks to send that one forward, comes off the pony, we get a whistle on the play. Kaku was trying to get that one away. The thing is that there will end the chucker with the score being 2 goals it is to Gantut. And Habtoor still looking to open up their account. And Kaku Raja will be thinking that Haureche came across him. But the umpires will discuss this one, probably go to the third man, and then we'll start this off again after a few messages and adverts from Polo Line. Wasting of time, so the ball into play in the middle of the line out, comes out here now, looks for the next shot, can't pick that up, it's picked up by Rochi. Rochi managed to shoot that one out from underneath his belly. Rochi on the move here now, avoids the hook there from Ambrosio and sets sail up the field here now, going with these half swings, pushing that ball forward and letting it run, and a lovely play here there by Rochi. He's going to look for that next shot, gets the next shot and puts it away. Lovely goal there by Torrigatar. So welcome back here now to our Polo Line viewers, and we have coming out in this Chaka Mohammed, coming out now on Mafalala. Peregrina for Lolo. Tiptronica for Bauti on 1 to come out on Bratislava. The ball gets thrown into play. Into play it is. A foul was given on that one. There's it came to the third man. It is now Bautista. Bautista with it here now. Bautista trying to get through the traffic here. Weaving one way. Goes the other side there of Kaku. Up there for Lolo. Lolo up on the loose. They've unleashed him here now. Lolo looking to stick and ball this one home. Lolo, one more will do. Lolo takes it out of the air and puts it through the goal. A well-worked goal there between the two brothers. So a super pass there by Bautista, taking Kaku in towards the middle of the field and allowing Lolo to slip his man and go straight up and finishing off that one beautifully in the air. So, two teams lining up here once more. Ball into play. Out it comes with Haureche, but first on to this one here. backhand there by Ambrosio, out towards the boards, trying to get onto it though, on the far side, Ferrari, but picked up here now by Lolo. Lolo coming forward once again. Lolo just gets hooked off out of that one there. Looks to cut that one away there. Does Nasser. It's now left here for Bautista. Bautista on the play. Bautista looks for a weighted pass up there for Jauretche. Jauretche slipped his man. Looks for the next shot and puts that one away. Levelling up the scores here now in Chucker number 2. All the twos on the doors. 2 goals apiece it is. And a lovely goal score there by Juan Jauretche on Bratislava. Saw his man up there. Did Bautista. And gets that one away beautifully up there for Juan Jauretche. So back to the middle line out. Ball gets bowled back into play once more. Working in the middle the line out there is Lolo, but coming away with it here this time. Looks like it is Ferrari on the play. Sorry, Ambrosio on the play. Takes it forward. Up, looking for a little bit of space here now. Gets away there from Jauretche. Bautista reached that a long way. Still couldn't catch him. The ball just bounced unkindly for him. Couldn't quite pick that one up cleanly. And Bautista checks up and comes back inside once again. Gets a little bit of space and a bit of covering there by Lolo. Sends that one up here this time for Jauretche. Looking to use him, but they're quick, they're sharp. They've gone to him quickly. Is this Gantoot team? Jauretche just yields off. Gives it now for Lolo. Lolo gets away with that one there. Lolo back onto the play once more. Lolo puts that one up there for Jauretche now. Nice weighted pass, well positioned. Jauretche checks up, comes in, tries to come between the traffic here now, but unfortunately loses that one. It's now left here for Gantoot as they turn, face back up forward once again to see what the options are. So, Roger leaves off that one, leaves it this time here now for Ferrari. Sends that ball out some space for Kaku. Gets it taken off him. Nice ride off and steal by Bautista. Very smooth indeed. Bautista up on the move. Bautista going up past his man here now. Bautista looking to come in between the traffic. Looks to go one way, goes the other way, but the ball disappears off out towards the side. Couldn't pick it up there. Could Jauretche, but it's now checked and turned and sent back up the... Ooh, tried to send that one back up the field, but quickly coming onto it there was Bautista, but taken away from him in turn on that near side play and takes it forward out here this time now. Once again, coming across on the near side is going to be Jauretche. Jauretche checks. Gets a bit of protection there. Here's the call. Tries to cut that one in there for Lolo once more. He slipped his man, but he lost a little bit of momentum, allowing them to get back to them. Has to take his man, get onto his near side play here now. Can he bring this one round the corner here now? Couldn't quite carry it any further. And the backhand comes in by Gantoot, closing that back door once again. Quickly onto it, though. It's going to be coming forward once more. Here's the call. Couldn't get that ball off where he wants to, but Lolo comes to pick it up. Lolo being hard pressurised, checks up, gets double banged and gets that one stolen away from here there by Kaku, who passes this one up here this time. Hamid looking to flatten up onto that line, does so, picks it up. The ball comes up forward, but unfortunately as he goes on the near side, didn't quite stay flat parallel to that line. And we get a whistle on the play. So players scramble off the field over halfway through this chuckle with just under 3 minutes left to play. Unfortunately coming across. So the ball's placed down here now for a penalty 2 in favour of Gantoot. Being quickly teed up there, but I'd say it would be Kaku Raja to come out here now. Kaku did come out on Belen. Ferrari having changed onto Atroliva. Ambrosio on Moriso. Nasser onto Shula. So Habtoor, all they can do is stand and watch. There's Juan Jauretche on Pacifica. Bomba for Bautista. Lolo onto Jama. Comes up to this there, does Kaku Raja, safe as houses, and through the goals it goes, make it 3 goals it is now to Gantoot. 2 goals for Habtoor. So 2 teams back to the middle of the field here now. Ball bowled into play. Skews off out of the back of the line out. Bauti comes in, picks it up on the near side. Second time on the near side, getting away there from Kaku. On Bomber, up the field he comes. Oh, and he's left that one behind, but the near couldn't get the near side back on the next play, but it's picked up on the near side nicely there by Lolo. Lolo comes in with the reverse next shot, but unfortunately it just goes wide. You see on the drone shot here, Lolo comes in between the two players on his near side. Just couldn't quite get what he was looking for in the last shot. And so we have Kaku Raj to bring it in from the back line. Goes wide out towards the picnic area side here now. Out to the boards it comes. Checks up on the play. Does. Ferrari gets told to use that ball. Doesn't use it, and we get a whistle on that play. The umpire, you could hear, call him to use it a couple of times. Unfortunately, didn't do so. Let's see on that replay. He was told to use it and didn't use it, and therefore the whistle has been blown. Had the red player yielded off him, allowing him to open up to play again or not, is what the umpires are possibly going to be discussing here now. So they're just discussing this one here now, and it looks like they're going to take this ball back. To where the whistle had blown. And the ball is going to be dropped down here now for a penalty 5 in favour of Habtoor. So the ball's dropped down. Bautista teeing this one up. Quick little tactical talk between Lolo, Bautista and Juan. So Bauti on the play here now. Comes up to it, hits it strong, it's along the ground, gets cut off, out of the play, cleared away from the danger zone here now by Gantut, and Gantut tried to come onto that one there, but it's left here now for Kaku. Kaku comes up on the play here once again. Picks it up, goes forward, he knows he's got Lolo in behind, keeps that ball moving forward, just tries to get the long shot in, couldn't do so, left it here, and firing that ball up here. Now nicely up to the front door, it's a little bit wide, but out there, nice little flick shot in there by Gonzalo Ferrari. Could have been Ambrosio, but no, it was Gonzalo. So the two teams back to the middle of the field after that goal there by Ferrari. Slipped his man. And beautifully passed up there to him. So two teams back to the middle field once more. Ball into play. Comes up onto it now. Tries to hook this one out. Nasser trying to get a bit of that one there. It's taken there by Bautista. Takes it away from one man. Comes in between, but gets double bang once again. And gets that stolen, but it's going to be Lolo to come and pick this one up here. Lolo just flicks that one back for Haurechi. Haurechi looking to get away from his man, but in turn takes the man and leaves it now for Bautista. Bautista looks to pick it up, but it's left now for Haurechi. Haurechi turns, faces back into attack once more. Uses his man for a bit of protection there, and then yields off it and takes the man with him, leaving it for Bautista. Bautista takes it up forward here now. Bauti, Amomba, up on the move here now. Looks like he can get up past his man, but he just gets ridden off out of it, and the ball just gets flicked out and away from underneath him. Bauti's thinking that ball had been, the shot had been underneath the net whilst he was in the ride-off, but the whistle is silent, and this time the ball just gets sent up here. Sent up forward, the first two to goes, but the first back onto it is going to be Haurechi. Haurechi cuts this one wide for Bautista to come onto here now with Ambrosio. In there with him, turns, tries to work hard to get this ball away, but Ambrosio muscles his way in and pulls that one away once more, but Lolo comes in and takes it away further once again. And it comes in, takes a hit onto the ball, and then gets up past Araja on it, but we get a whistle on the play as Juan Ambrosio tries to go in and pick up the ball. So, the players will leave the field here now with the score at the end of chukker number 2. 2 goals to Habtoor, 4 goals it is to Gantut. And so we'll now go to a few messages and adverts from Polo Line. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here now to start chucker number 3 with the score being 2 goals to Habtoor, 4 goals it is to Gantoot. And we just see a repeat there, just closing out the chucker. And so in this chucker here now, we'll have Mohammed coming out on Genève, Cancion for Lolo. Juan out here on Rania. Alhambra for Nasser Al-Shams as the two teams line up on the umpire now from the inside out. The ball gets bowled into play, out the line out it comes here now. Bautista thought he had it, but it's going to be Kaku comes away. Tries to get a swipe at that one there. Does Harechi, but it's going to be Kaku Raja looking to weave his way through, gets slightly impeding his players. Lolo tries to come in to play that near side play. We get a whistle on the play. And on the replay here now, we can see quite clearly as he came with that near side play on the backhand, drifted across in front of the player, then impeded his way forward. So therefore the ball's been placed down for a penalty 2 in favour of Gantoot. That'll be Kaku Raja on Muda to come and pick up the play here now. Kaku drives, shoots, puts that one nicely through, so another one on the scoreboard there for Kaku Raja and Gantoot, taking it 5 goals now to Gantoot. 2 goals for Habtoor. A very valuable asset to this team with his penalties and also in play as well, as the two teams come back to the middle field and line up as the ball goes back into play once more. Backhand comes in there by Ferrari. Ferrari's backhand gets stopped in the play. Trying to come away with that one there is Arrojo, but we get a whistle as he's just hunting to try and get that ball from Lolo. Bautista comes in and rides that line up behind him. So on the replay, see what we can see clearly on here now as he does. He tries to go back across to the ball as it deviated from left to right, and the ball now will be placed down for a spot penalty, a penalty 5B in favour of Habtoor. For Juan Harechi to bring into play. Juan taps this up forward. Cuts this one out. Nice weighted pass to get this out for Bautista. Lolo going in to try and look after Kaku. Players marking each other hard with Bauti coming forward here now. Getting away there for Abroja onto his near side. Trying to get onto his stick side there is Kaku, but he's going at pace here now. He's absolutely flying there. Is Bautista Vejigar making it 3 goals now to Habtoor. 5 for Gantoot. As you can see on that there, Bautista had his nose down and hunting that ball all the way through the goals. So two teams line up here once more. Ball into play. Stuck at the front of the line out. Mohammed working on that one, trying to get hold of it. Lolo tries to have a swipe at that one as well, but coming away with it here this time was Ferrari, but it's going to be picked up here now by Bautista as Juan Harechi goes to look after Ferrari. He tries to get back in tension. Lolo looking after Arrojo, leaving it now for Bautista once again. Bauti goes to put that one out into the middle of the field here for Juan. Juan coming forward here now. Looks to check up. Tries to come back inside. Unfortunately overshot that one there. And the next man in onto this one there is Ferrari. Ubiquitous all over the field. Ferrari on the play here now. Ferrari comes forward. Did he show too much of that one to Bautista? But no, the umpire decides he'll back onto that line. And Bautista just came across a little bit optimistically. And you can see on the repeat play here now. And he just checked up on it. And came under the neck, but got himself back onto the line before Bautista could pick it up on his stick side.
Excuse me, sir, on your scooter, can you please get back from the field? There's a safety zone, keep it back 10 yards, please. Sir, the black pants and white shirt.
So the ball here now is placed down for a penalty 3. A 40-yard penalty in favour of Gantoot. Once again teed up here by Kaku Raja. So, Kaku. Omuda. Up onto the 40-yard penalty. Drive, shoots, hits that one straight over the top of the players and through the middle of the goals. It is there for Kaku, Raja and Gantut. 6 goals it is now to Gantut. 3 goals for Habtoor. So back to the middle of the field once more. Another beautifully executed penalty there by Kaku. Taking all the opportunities presented to them as Ferrari comes back onto that one. Cuts the tail backhand, comes off the umpire. He has to scurry on out of the way a little bit further. Trying to get onto it. There is Haureche. Haureche comes away with it here now. Looks to try and check up. The ball drifts off out towards the boards here this time. Coming onto that one, there's Bautista and also it's Ferrari. We get a whistle on the play. Actually, was it Ferrari or was it... Ball skews out to the side. You see, coming onto it there was Bautista. And it looked like Roger was just coming around the front of that one there. But let's see what the umpires decide as a couple of other players quickly opt to change. And yeah, it looks like Roger was possibly coming around the front there. But they've gone to the third man to just check it out to be sure. As Bautista goes up to the far end of the field to quickly change as well. I believe Bautista will be getting on to Pachanga. And the decision's been made after it has been reviewed. And we'll have a spot penalty here now in favour of Habtoor. So just a slight communication problem there just for one moment, and it looks like this one has. I said originally it was going to be a spot penalty here now for Habtoor. And Bautista looked like he was coming up that line. And Ambrosio just coming round from too steep an angle and then turning across the face of the line before he actually made contact with the ball, creating a dangerous play. So the ball's placed down here now from the spot, penalty 5 in favour of Habtoor. And it will be Bautista. No, he's going off forward and leaving it for Juan Haureche. Juan taps this one up forward. He's going to bring this one just a little bit closer. This time tries to get hold of that one, to the face of the ball, but it's now cut out here by Ferrari. Ferrari on the move. Ferrari checks up on the 60 here. Ferrari comes back inside the players marking each other tightly, but gives Ferrari the opportunity to come off by themselves. You see Kaku and Bauti having their own little tussle down this end of the field as Ferrari tries to make his progress up the field. The first back round up onto it is Ambrosio. Ambrosio comes away with it here now. Ambrosio checks, comes back inside, leaves it in turn and goes forward to take the man and leaves it for Araja. Araja this time up there for Nasser. Nasser Al-Shamsi. Nasser couldn't quite pick that one up cleanly and it's left for Bautista. Bautista takes it round the corner here, being chased and hunted down there by Araja. Bauti, nice bit of stick work there and takes that ball away onto his near side, puts a little bit of power into that one and up over the halfway line, but just goes over the top of Haureche and the backhand comes in nicely there by Ferrari once again, but it's picked up here by Gantut. Araja stolen away from there by Haureche, but he wants a bit of that one back again. There does Kaku, and the ball ends up over the boards. Oh no, it's back into play. Sorry, it didn't actually go over the boards. Must have just come off the top of the boards there, and it's sent up here this time by Bautista, and the backhand comes in onto that one there, but ends up going forward, and the backhand straight back down the boards again once more. Trying to get onto it there is Kaku, but establishing himself onto that line there was Bautista, as Kaku had possibly only had a near side players. We have Bauti coming forward. Bauti takes the hook, yields off, leaves it now for Haureche. Haureche checks, turns, tries to come back inside. Pony just kicks that one away from him, so he's going to have to go back and remount this attack once more. And he leaves it in turn there for Lolo. Players yield off out the way. Coming forward now is Lolo, round the back of the play. Goes with a long shot to drive that one up the front door. They're looking for Mohamed or Bautista. Bautista finds himself onto the end of that one there, but he's under a lot of pressure. Mohamed comes in, drags that one away, looking for the big next shot, gets the next shot in towards the goal. Oh, it just goes wide. Wide to the right-hand side. It was a very acute angle indeed that he was looking for. Took it up there, went for the next shot. Good attempt, but unfortunately it just went past the right-hand goalpost as the ball's dropped down here now on the back line. For Kakoraja's Gantut to bring into play, or Gantut's Kakoraja, should we say. Looking for something out of that one. There was Lolo, but the ball's brought back into play. In fact, no, it was Kaku, wasn't on that one. It was actually Ambrosio, as Kaku was probably looking for another horse, but had to come back again. Still on the little grey pony. Looks to come in onto that one there. Gets challenged by Bautista, but it gets cut out here now for Ferrari. Ferrari there with Jauretche. Ferrari looks to send that one up the field. He hears the call. He wants the pass. Here it does. Kaku, Ambrosio sends that one up forward here now. Kaku looking to come onto it, onto his near side, gets hooked off out of it. The backhand comes in by Bautista's. Bautista's backhand for Jauretche is only going to go as far as Ferrari once more in towards the middle of the field. Ambrosio up onto this one here now with Bautista. Ambrosio onto this one here now. Lolo thwarts his attack and shuts that back door once more, but it's only as far as Ferrari once more. Ferrari gets away from the challenge of Jauretche. Ferrari once more. Checks up, gets some protection. In comes to Ferrari, comes Bautista. Bautista trying to get in contention. In comes the hooking attack play there by Jauretche, but it is going to be Ferrari going forward once again. Ferrari looking to beat the last man, gets hooked off out of it there, saving the day. Does Lolo for Habtoor, but it's backed off out of there by and picked up now here by Ambrosio. Traffic in front of him, looking to make a play. Does so, comes off the pony. Picked up now by Jauretche. Jauretche up on the play here now. Who's got the horsepower here? It's going to be a horse race as he comes forward up the field here, just short of the halfway line. Looks to check up, takes a hook, picks the ball up once more. Here does Jauretche. In round comes Ferrari, wants a bit of it as well, but it's going to be Lolo. Lolo, here's the call. He gets half hooked off out of it. He beats the next man. Here does Lolo. Good play there by Lolo. Meziga goes underneath the neck to try and fizz that one forward. And up there is to Big Brother. It is. It beats the man. And Bautista looking for number 4 on the board, and he gets it there. Bautista. Meziga. 4 goals it is. 2 Habtoor. 6 goals to Gantut, right on the hooter there to end chukker number 2, ladies and gentlemen. And so, ladies and gentlemen, to end chukker number 3, the score is 4 goals to 6 in favour of Gantut as we go into the half-time break. And we'll go to a few messages and adverts from Polo Line.
Well, like you say, it's been 15 years. We started at 12 goal and only 4 checkers. And from there, we did a few years like that. Then we went to 15 goals, to 16 goals, and 5 checkers, 18 goals. Now it's 20 goals. And yeah, very competitive tournament. Everybody likes to win it, and it's quite good. It's very attractive. Although it's 5 teams in the 20 goal, there is 9 teams playing in the 12th goal. So originally it was only like the high goal, and there were the teams playing in that tournament. Now the evolution of the polo in Dubai is taking us that there is a lot more teams. Some of them will stay at 12 goals, some might go up to 20 goals in a few years. Pieres is a brand name in polo, and they won so many tournaments all over the world. It's always good to have a name like that playing in the tournaments. You have the religious month here, that is Ramadan, involved in the season. For a few years we will have it in the middle of the season, so the season gets shorter because of the religious month. But we still manage to play. We're playing at 12 goal and at 20 goal. The start of the 20 goal still together with the 12 goal. So they're playing both tournaments at the same time.
So welcome back here now to our Polo line viewers and those who are tuning in. Tigers of Hell over at Dubai Polo Equestrian Club, Amit Kumar and Dipi Das, and of course Daniel Garriador, as the ball comes back into play at the front of the line out there, trying to get hold of that one there is Lolo, beats two men, sends a backhand, but the first up onto it here is Ferrari, comes off Halrechi to be picked up here by Mohammed. Mohammed avoids the hook there from Kaku Raja, takes this one a bit further, but it's going to be Kaku to pick up the pieces here now. Kaku turns, comes back inside, he knows he's got Bautista there, just having to pull this one away from Bautista, hovering over the ball, looks to send that one out into open space and goes up after it himself. And it looks like Bautista's going to surface with the play here now, plays the backhand, ricochets, comes off the pony. Mohammed looks to pick this one up, does so, picked up on the near side though by Lolo. Lolo looks to come in between the players, he's always got two players on him. And taking away there is Arrojo, but the backhand comes in, a little backhand by Kaku, but it's Lolo looking for that one. They can't find it, they can't see it, nor could Harechi, and this time once again it's picked up here by Arrojo. Arrojo up on the play here once more. Arrojo being protected there by Nasser. Up onto here, looks to get that one away, sorry, it was Kaku. Kaku sends it up here now for Ferrari, coming onto it, looking to work his way through and take the man is Nasser this time. Backhand comes in by Lolo, allowing Kaku this time to get up onto it in front of Bautista. We get a whistle on that play. Bautista quick and sharp up onto that play. And you can see the backhand came in. And Kaku just coming a little from left to right up onto that line. So this one's being moved up forward here now for a shorter penalty. Mohammed Habtoor being on Vendimia, Lolo on Samana, Bauti on Magica. Juan started off on Asensio, but I think he's just gone and got changed. With Billie Jean for Nasser Al-Shamsi. Felicidad again for Ambrosio. Ferrari recycling his ponies around. So we don't know exactly which he started off on here now. And a Raja on Molina rather. So Bautista Mejigar from 60-yard line from the penalty 4 spot. Comes up to this, strikes that one well, and straight through the goals it is, closing that margin to 1 goal. Habtoor 5 and Gantut on 6. So the replay here now. Bautista comes up to that one, strikes that beautifully, lots of elevation on it, clean over the top, nothing they can do but watch that one there as the two teams line up here now. And umpire Smith bowls that ball in, out the back of the line, out it comes. Bauti takes Raj out of it. Lolo tries to get onto it, but coming away onto that one there is Nasser. We get a whistle on that play as Bauti's trying to get back to the ball. Lolo felt that he was impeded on that as he thought that actually his brother had possibly been ridden off into him there on that play. So let's see what the umpires decide. I think they're going to go to the third man to have a quick little review of that one there and see what they can unpick. There's a possibility of a couple of fouls in on that. Did Bautista come back across onto the line, or was it a possibility of a foul before? So we'll just have a slight pause whilst the players mill around, waiting for the decision. And you can see on the drone here now, and as you can see on that one there, the white player pushing Bautista into Lolo, and that is the decision that has been made. And to the ball on about the halfway line, being dropped down for a penalty in favour of Habtoor. Bauti teeing this one up. Mohammed going up forward, as is Lolo. So Bautista. Bezigar circles round up onto this play here now. Juan goes up on the run, looks to get up forward. Arrojo goes back with him. Bauti goes with a long shot, gets hold of that one there and puts that clean over the top, looking for Lolo. First back onto it though, looks like it's Nasser. Nasser cuts open a nice backhand, clearing it away from the danger zone, saving it once again. Mohammed comes in and puts it back into the danger zone once again, but it's going to be picked up here now by Kaku. Kaku goes under the neck with that one there, looking for Ferrari. Ferrari out towards the side, away there. Goes with the first time play, didn't get onto it, and first quickly round up onto this is Bauti. Bauti on the move, has to check up because he knows Ferrari's coming back to him. Goes with a shot in towards the goal, and through the goal it is, making sure of that one there. Does Bautista Vezigar, levelling up the scores here in Chukka number 4. 6 goals apiece it is. You see Ferrari scrambled back to try and get back to it, but in doing so, had no play, allowing Bautista the opportunity to score that goal. So Howard Smith lines him up once more. Ball goes into play. Middle of the line out. Trying to pick it up. Here is Haureche. Haureche drags that one up forward. Just gets stopped. Here's the call there from Bauti. Sorry, it's Lolo goes on the move. Lolo gets away from his man here now. Lolo looking to run this one all the way home. Lolo got his head down, and on his near side he'll finish that one off beautifully, putting Habtoor out into the lead for the first time here in this match. 7 goals it is now to Habtoor. 6 goals to Gantu. They must have had a pretty serious team chat there. At the half-time point, with Guillermo Coutinho, comes in, takes that one nicely on the near side, through the goals. So, 2 teams line up here now. Players scrambling, looking to change. Ball goes into play. We have an offside player. In comes Nasser. Nasser sends this one away from the line out. Getting back on side there is Ambrosio. Comes in, looks to take the play. Plays a little backhand there. Does Juan. Picked up now nicely by Mohammed. Mohammed on Vendimia. Gets hooked off out of it. The backhand comes in once again by Ambrosio. Back down to the boards. And that one just hops out over the boards. So we'll have a free hit here now in favour of Habtoor. With Juan Harichi to bring it into play. Juan taps it up forward. Juan brings it forward further. Being marked there by Ferrari. In behind comes Bautista. Yields off, goes forward, and leaves it now for Bautista. Bautista up on the move here now. Bautista going forward with Kaku. Goes on the net, gets a good shot off there. And Juan, lovely pinpoint passing there for Juan Harichi. And Juan Harichi finishes that one off absolutely beautifully there. Excellently executed there between Juan Harichi to Bautista, and then back again for Juan Harichi. Still had a lot to finish off. Very acute angle indeed, but he put it away beautifully, taking them 8 goals to 6 it is here now in Chukka number 4. So, team scrambling for ponies. Umpire counting the numbers down. Looking to get back on side there. Ball into play. Working on that one there is Haureche once again. Haureche up on the move once more. Haureche slipped his man, but he's got one man in behind him. He goes with a big neck shot. Looking here now for Lolo once again. Lolo checks up, man checks, and he has to go back onto that play once again, but he couldn't take it with him, and the ball's just cleared away here now, out towards the side. By Gantu, away from the danger zone. Near side backhand by Haureche. Picked up now by Lolo. He sends it back in for Big Brother. Big Brother is near side. Big Brother looks to take this one forward, but the backhand comes in, saving it there by Ferrari. Meaning Lolo has to go back, send the backhand back in. It comes off a pony and goes wide, out over the back line. So great defence there by Gantut under the relentless attack of Habtoor. So the ball brought back into play here now by Kaku. Comes forward up onto it once again. Lolo in there. Cuts this one out wide here now for Ambrosio. Ambrosio up on the play. Coming in behind him is going to be Ferrari. Comes forward, goes with the man in the form of Bautista. Flicks it to the other side of him. Ferrari goes out on the run there now. This time and puts it up the middle of the field. Looking here now for Nasser. Mohammed comes in, cuts that one away, but Nasser gets the next play on that ball. Nasser onto his stick side, onto his near side. Picked up once again by Ferrari, but Carrecha's over the top of that one, and it's now left for Ambrosio. Ambrosio comes forward here now, up onto this play. Yields off, leaves it for Kaku. Kaku takes the hook. Gets spoiled in the play there. Lolo makes the play, and he gets it away here now for Bautista. Bautista avoids the hook. He's got 2 white shirts after him here now. It's a horse race up the field, and it is going to be Kaku and Bautista. Bautista taking that ball in the air, ball bobbling on him. Goes with a long shot from a distance in towards the goal, but it just goes wide out towards the left-hand side. So Bauti under a lot of pressure there by Kaku Araja. Possibly felt he didn't have the pony, felt that Kaku was coming back at him, so he had to take the option of the distance shot, and that he did. And we end up getting a whistle on the play. And they've been asked to bring this back in once more, Argan Toot. So Kaku, across the face of goal for Ferrari. Kaku goes up the middle at pace. Ferrari looking to unload this one here. Comes inside there of Haurechi. Goes by himself. He's got Roger in behind him. There goes the first tutor. Ferrari goes up there with Lolo. Lolo trying to control the middle of the field, but it looks like it's going to be Ferrari onto this one here now. Ferrari back onto his own ball once more. Ferrari again. He's got Bautista in front. He's got Lolo behind. And it is, we're trying to work his way through the traffic. Goes one side, goes the other side. Near side play there by Bautista. Shutting the back door there once again for Habtoor. The first round up onto this one. Checking, turning, coming back inside here now. It is going to be Kaku. And there goes the second hooter, ladies and gentlemen. So that there will end Chukka number 4. With the score being 8 goals it is to Habtoor. 6 goals for Gantoot. So Habtoor been a little quiet the first half, came out guns a-blazing and done really well in Chukka number 4. 8 goals to 6. And so the players will leave the field before we come back out for possibly the 5th and final Chukka after a few adverts and messages from Polo Line. So welcome back here now for our Polo Line viewers and all of us here at our Habtoor Polo Resort and Club for the 5th and possibly final Chukka of our last qualifying matches in the Silver Cup 2025, with the score being Habtoor 8, 6 goals it is to Gantoot, and we can see the progression of the match. At the end of Chukka number 1, it was 0-2 goals in favour of Gantoot, 2-4 at the end of Chukka number 2, 4-6. Then at Chukka number 3, but 4 goals unanswered scored there by Habtoor, and the ball's back into play. A little backhand there, back to himself, tries to get back onto it, but it's now picked up there by Bautista. Bautista looking to clear this one away and does so out there for Mohamed Habtoor. Mohamed Habtoor out there on Macho once more. Mohamed goes to pick this one up, and it's going to be Ferrari, has to go back to him. Mohamed gets hooked off out of that one ambiguously, and he's now picked up by Haurechi showed too much of that to his man, but he gets up past him. Can he get back onto that line? Does so. He wants to tap this one all the way, but he gets checked in his pace, and there's a swarm of white shirts all over him, and cleared away here by Ferrari once more. But we get a whistle on the play. So let's see on this replay here now. Juan is there. Coming in, we possibly have a bit of a sandwich coming in from behind. Oh, well, we'll leave that one certainly to the umpires. And it looks like a ball's been dropped down where Juan Haurechi was over the top of the ball. literally a couple of metres from directly in front of goal. And it looks like it is Bautista to come up to this here now. Bauti taps it, and through the goal it is. Expand their lead. Now it's 9 goals to Habtoor and 6 goals for Gantut. So, 2 teams back to the middle of the field here now. Howard Smith to line these 2 teams up. We get a whistle on the play. Howard just looking for a little bit of an order. They're in the line out, try and get that ball in and out, but it's stopped well there by Nasser. Try to pick it up there, does Ferrari, but it's picked and taken away from him there by Harechi. Pony kicked it away, and it goes out into open space with good angle on it, but it's only as far as Kaku. Kaku Raja and Gantut goes straight up the field here now, looking for Nasser. Nasser gets away there from Mohammed, picks it up onto his near side, but shows too much of that one to Mohammed on this occasion. The backhand comes in. Harechi couldn't pick it up, but it's going to be Lolo to pick it up and send this one out wide here now. 4-1 Harechi. Harechi got a couple of lengths on them. What can they do with this one here? Ferrari coming back at place, kind of get back onto this one there, but Harechi takes the man and leaves the ball there for Lolo, but shows too much of it there this time. Ferrari, and he's over the top of that one there, and in comes Lolo and says, thank you very much indeed. We'll go to double figures. That'll do nicely indeed. It is double figures for Habtoor. 10 goals for Habtoor. 6 goals for Gantut. We saw a very unselfish play there between Juan and Lolo, where Juan went to the man, left the ball to Lolo. And then in the end, Lolo finishing that one off nicely as players scramble to get ponies. Juan's come in. Now he's going back off, out again. Ball gets bowled into play. Juan is off the field looking for another mallet. And we get a whistle on the play. And there's a little bit of chit-chat going on there on the field. Mohammed Nasser talking to the umpire, and a card has come out, it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. So we have a few players again changing. Lolo's gone back to the other end, and this ball's going to get moved up forward here now, it looks like. For a penalty in favour of Habtoor. And could have been moved a little bit further forward because we do have a yellow card. Maybe it's 2 yellow cards gone out because umpire raised it high again. So Bautista to tee this one up here now. So Bautista to circle round up onto this one here now. I think there's 2 yellow cards have gone out. I think somebody might be sitting down as Bautista comes up to this one here now and drives it straight through the goals. It is making 11 goals. It is now to Habtoor. And the 6 for Gantut. So far, haven't managed to score in the last 2 chukkers. And so it's back to the middle of the field here now. And we are lacking 1 player there for Gantut. So the ball back into play once more. I think Nasser's off here now, and it is going to be Kaku. Collects the umpire on his way through. It's the umpire on the Gantut pony, unable to get out of the way. So the umpire's just discussing this one here now, asking the players just to move away whilst they discuss it and to decide what to do on this one here now. Can they believe there's an infraction in there, or do they believe they'll be starting off with a throw-in? Let's see what they decide. So ball has been dropped down and decided it's a free ball in favour of Gantut. So Ferrari to bring it into play, 3 against 1. Ferrari up on the play here now, cuts that one out wide, looking for Roger, but it's going to be picked up here by Bautista. Bautista checks. Goes up past his man, didn't come back inside. Looks to drive this one up the field here now, but going back with him there is Ferrari. Takes the man and the ball beautifully there. Does Ferrari. Turns this one away from the man up the middle of the field, but looks to come back inside the players, inside of Jauretche. He's got Lolo in front. He's going to go onto his stick side. He reckons he's got the play. Keeps his ball moving forward. Ferrari coming forward once again. Goes with the next shot in towards goal. Does Ferrari. Ferrari puts it away. Beautifully worked goal there by Gonzalo Ferrari. Picking up the play from Bautista and weaving his way through the traffic and finishing that one off beautifully does Gonzalo Ferrari. Great goal there by Gonzalo Ferrari. So 7 goals to Gantut it is, 11 to Habtoor. And 3 minutes left to play here in Chucker number 5. Umpire bowls that in, gets stopped there by Ferrari, but first back onto it, it's going to be Ambrosio. Didn't pick it up, Lolo does. Lolo going in the right direction here now. Lolo up on the move, got back to him quickly there. Did Ambrosio, but it's now picked up here by Ferrari as Ambrosio hooked him off out of that play. Cuts that ball out into space, looking now for Kaku. Kaku going onto it, but in with him there is Bautista. He goes with the centering shot, but it gives that more possession there for Bautista, and Bautista settles down up onto this play as Nasser Shamsi comes back onto the field again once more, controlling the play there, and the man does Bautista. You see, he waits for him to come back to him, comes back up onto his near side and comes away with it once more. Here does Bautista. Bauti, he skies that one a bit, loses a little bit of momentum, allowing Ferrari to come back to him. Didn't quite get the hook in there onto him as Bautista comes up over the halfway line and goes with the sky ball and sends that one clean over the top, looking for Mohamed Habtoor. And it just falls a little bit short of him, unfortunately, but it's sweet there for Lolo. And Lolo coming forward once again. He gets hooked off out of that one, and the backhand comes in. Bautista comes in to try and finish it off, but in turn it's now picked up once again here by Gonzalo Ferrari. Ferrari playing absolutely stormingly here in the UAE. Brings that ball up forward once again. 1:40 on the clock it is left to play as Gonzo is sticking ball in this one. But Juan Jauretche comes back into play here now. He goes with a long shot, gets a little bit underneath that one there and shows a bit too much of it there for Juan Jauretche. Juan, he's going to have to be careful. Goes in, good backhand, doesn't go for that turning play on it for Bautista to run onto. Bauti comes forward once again, playing a little bit of stick and ball with it in there. He's got Lolo in behind, leaves it now for Lolo. Goes up, keeps it short there of the man. The ball comes off the pony and he has to go back and regain possession once more. Does so, straightens himself up. Bautista comes in behind to give that support. And this time he gets to that ball away. Jauretche cuts it out of the play. Straightens himself up here now. Looks to try and send that one up the front door here now for Mohamed. Mohamed coming up onto the play here. Up onto the play. Nasser going back with him. It's Mohamed Habtoor. Mohamed looking to run this one all the way through. This is what we're looking for here. Mohamed looking to straighten himself up onto that one there and puts that one away. Mohamed Habtoor putting goal number 12 on the board there for Habtoor. 12 goals to Habtoor. 7 goals for Gantut. Had a lot of work to do, did Mohamed, and got himself straightened back on that one and just snuck it in the left-hand goalpost. But that'll do. It's across the line and on the correct side. So that's 12 goals on the board there for Habtoor. 7 for Gantut. As the players make their way back to the middle of the field, a couple changing. We've got a matter of seconds left before that ball will be thrown in. The ball gets thrown in, out the back of the line it comes, and it's going to be Ferrari once more. Takes his ball up the field. Will he go with a big long one coming up here now? And he does. He tries to send that one forward, but there's no man there home for him apart from Bautista of Habtoor to pick it up here now. Bautista. Bauti. Checks, turns, comes away from the man, looks to pull that one away there from Ferrari. Ferrari tries to steal, but Bautista comes up with possession, and there goes the hooter, ladies and gentlemen, and that there will end our second match this afternoon, with the final score being Habtoor 12, Gantut 7. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the finals, if I'm not wrong, is UAE versus Wolves, and these two will meet each other for the subsidiary final once again on Saturday. So we look forward to seeing you here on Saturday. Get your tickets booked. Which are available online, your gazebo, join the Silver Lounge, or of course, party at the Polo here at Al Habtoor. So the two teams congratulate and thank each other. And so Habtoor were being controlled, as we see on the stats there, the chukker by Gantoot in the first three chukkers. The end of chukker number one, it was 2-0 in favour of Gantoot. 2 goals apiece scored by each team, 2-4. And then 2 goals again scored apiece, 4-6. At the end of chukker number 4, though, Habtoor had come up with 4 unanswered goals. Been 8 goals to 6. Gantoot only scoring the 1 in the 5th chukker. And Habtoor scoring another 4, making the final score 12 goals to 7. And we see in the back there, we have Mohammed and Lolo coming off the field together, countering back to the pony lines as Juan and Bautista come in behind at the walk. So there'll be celebrations and a very happy Habtoor camp there. Because if Gantoot had beaten them, they would have had to have gone to penalties. So Mohammed getting congratulated by everybody down there. And Marcos Pinello, Raja Abu Zubain, Pancho Guerra, and Dr. Abdul Rahman Abba. So Mohammed just being congratulated there by Lolo, or congratulating each other more like. And so there must have been a few words there at the half-time point in the Habtoor camp. There'll be some of the best goals here now. This was Gonza Ferrari on that near side, finishing off at the scoreboard end. And then up the other end of the field, Gonza stealing that ball. And nothing that Lolo could have done on that one there. And then here we had Lolo slipped his man there, takes that ball up in the air, looking for the hook there. It was Rojo, but it was Kaku, but nothing that could have been done on that one there. There was a great pass there from Bautista. Saw his man was free. And this one here is a good pass there by Bauti up there for the well-positioned Juan Jaureche. And this one here, Bauti got his head down and just there's no stopping him from there. Great goal, getting himself through all the traffic. And this one here, Lolo goes with the driving shot, gets half cut out of the play and sends it up to Big Brother again, who puts that one through the goals. And that there was at 3 goals to 6. Still had a long way to go. And here we have a Ferrari who's just capitalised on that error there by Gonzalo. And then a lovely neck shot there by Bauti up for Juan Jaureche with a great cut shot into the goal. Just sneaking in that right-hand side goal. And then Mohammed Habtoor had a lot to do here and did a great job and just snuck it inside that left-hand goal post. And so we'll go for a few of the stats here, ladies and gentlemen. 12 goals to 7. Field goals, 9 to 4. Throw-ins, pretty even Stevens, 12 for Habtoor. 10 for Gantoot. The fouls, 6 by Habtoor, 9 by Gantoot. Penalties, a clean slate there, 3 for 3 and 3 for 3 by both sides, and 2 yellow cards went out. Hence Nasser ended up having to have a little bit of a sit-down and a cup of tea for 2 minutes on the side of the field. But otherwise, a nice clean game. And so, myself, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Snowden, and the team here at Polo Line, thank you very much indeed for tuning in, and we look forward to you tuning in on Saturday, 2 o'clock game, will be Habtoor.